not coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes, it will. Okay, so I am 19 and I have made up in my mind a change has got to come. so, so I began to self-diagnose myself. I didn't read this in any book. I just thought, well, my fear is my speech. Um, I'm stressed. I have anxiety. I lock up. I can't breathe. And so, therefore, tend to stutter more. So I came up with this idea. I said, wherever I go, I'm going to speak to people. If I go to the store, I'm going to speak to the cashier. If I go to get gas, I'm going to speak to attend the attendant. Um, if I, of course, I go to church, I'm gonna speak to people. And so I began on this journey to um to just be more extroverted, speak more, uh um just be more friendly, which that's I'm a friendly person by nature, but I let my speech stop me from doing so much. um so an example of that, let's say, I can think of a bunch of times, but one time I was with a group of friends from church, and so we had a uh, lunch or whatever. And so everyone's just kind of joking. They telling stories from, hey, y'all, check out this, man. This one time, da 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 da. And so I had a funny story. But here comes the anxiety, here comes the stress, here comes the future embarrassment. So I was like, man, I'm gonna tell my story and I'm gonna stutter all over it. Are they laughing at the story, or are they laughing at me telling the story as I stutter? So many times I chose not to speak because I was just so like, man, I'm gonna mess up. People gonna look at me and be like, ha ha, we're laughing at you, not at your story. So, but now I'm 19 and I'm like, listen, man, a change has to come. So I began to implement speaking to the cashier at the grocery store or wherever, uh, talking to the attendant, speaking to them when I go get gas, and just being more open and friendly. And so, me doing that helped me so much. It gave me confidence that that stuttering is not who I am. It's just something that I do, that I can't stop. I can't change it. I can't. So, also, when I began to answer my phone, see, since I've been speaking to people, when I'm when I answer my phone, it's like, "Hi, how you doing? My my name is." So I began to practice that also. And so before long, I had so much confidence that I have now. I don't think, oh man, I'm gonna answer the phone and I'm gonna say hello. No, I'm not going to have none of those issues. Cause why? Because now I have that confidence. And so I began to go from a person that stuttered to now a person that doesn't stutter as much, you know. And so as I begin to keep on practicing, now it's just second nature to speak to people. And now when I answer now when I answer my phone, I even have this little fake hi. It's like a hi, how you doing? And so a couple of people have thought I was a machine. And so they was like, um, hello? Is am I on a recording? So but that all comes from the confidence of God. One day I have to go back. One day God just told me, because I'm sitting here complaining, saying, man, I stutter, I this, oh man, I can't speak. And da-da. Now here's one tip though. I never had a problem talking to girls. And I didn't I had all the confidence talking to girls. So I never had a I never had an issue with, oh man, I'm a stutter, I'm mess up. First of all, I must make this known. My dad, Papa wasn't Rolling Stone, but my dad was a charmer. So I definitely cultivated that from him. Talking talking to females was not an issue. I did not, it was like I was just so much calmer and smooth, just no issues. It's not to say I didn't stutter, but I did not stutter like I normally do. So that was the that was the that was the look at me. That was the difference. So I was still how you do, but when it came to curls though, your boy was smooth now. I learned from the best. So um but yeah, so I keep on practicing. Oh yeah. Yeah, God just talked to me one day. I'm complaining. I'm saying, man, I stutter. Why do I stutter? Why is this my light? And why can't I speak perfectly like other people? And God just stopped me and said, listen, the way to have confidence in your speech is that you have to speak. You have things that the world hates to hear, you know. And so God saw me at that point as being in the future. Now He saw me as a person that would work a job that I have to face front communicate with customers. So I had to have confidence to do that. And so God said, yeah, you have to talk. You have to speak. So you are gonna have to get over this, beat yourself up and oh, woe is me. I can't speak and people talk about me and da 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 da. You have to move on from that. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come.